Hello friends, welcome back. Today I am sharing I want to say gift guides, but these are actually just my initial gift guides. I have got so many good gift ideas coming to you guys this year. I'm going to be sharing them pretty much across like all social media platforms here, Instagram, TikTok, like to know it. They are all so good. So before we get started, make sure to click the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on any gift ideas. Make sure to follow me across all platforms just because I will be sharing so many different things, so many ways, and we will go ahead and get started. Now I'm going to do a screen recording of this. If you already know how the LIKEtoKNOW.it app works and you already have the app and you're comfortable with it, go ahead and hover over the time bar and then just skip to the gift guide section. But I wanted to do a quick little tutorial of LIKEtoKNOW.it so that you guys can very easily find everything that I'm sharing this year for gifts, because whether I'm sharing it on here or TikTok or Instagram, that is kind of like the hub where everything goes back to. Again, it's very easy to have the app. It's completely free. You don't have to have a subscription. There's a lot less gimmicks to it. I hear that if you don't have the app and you're just using the Safari browser link, it's just kind of weird and glitchy. So I encourage you to get the app. It is free in the App Store. Once you're on there, you can follow me. It's very simple, but if you click the link in my bio, it will take you to my page directly. If you're in the app and you're looking for my page, what you can do is go to the top search bar and type in my username, which is Moriah C. Robinson. That's pretty much my username across the board. And you click on my profile. So the first thing you see is size info, kind of my favorite shops, and then you'll see collections. So I have a bunch of different collections for a bunch of different things. Gift guides, denim, Amazon stuff, TikTok, the whole nine. If you click on the gift guide collection, that is where I'm going to have everything that I'm sharing with you guys linked in this video. Plus I will have additional things linked there as we get closer to Christmas. Or you can scroll down and you will see all of my regular LIKEtoKNOW.it posts. In order to shop something, all you have to do is click on the image, scroll down, and then all of the products are shown. Now, this is a feature that the app has that the just regular Safari link won't. If you click on a product, you can see size info and kind of what I recommend. Sometimes I'll put the wash information there, what color something is. So that's a really easy way to also get extra details on products themselves. And that's a big reason why I recommend the LIKEtoKNOW.it app so much, is because it's just an extra feature that kind of takes out the guesswork. There is also now a comment feature. So if you click on the little box on the photo, you can write a comment, whether it's what color are you wearing, or I don't see size information, so what is that? But you do have to click on the product in order to see size info. So that's just kind of a quick little rundown. You can also go up to the search bar, on my actual page, and type in graphic tee. And that will pull up all of the graphic tee posts that I have. Say you're looking for specifically an Urban Outfitters graphic tee. You know that I've mentioned it before, but you're not sure exactly which one. You can even sort by retailer, and then it will pull up in the most recent order all of the Urban Outfitter links that I've shared before. So that's kind of a big reason why I really encourage you guys to use LIKEtoKNOW.it. And again, download the app. It's free. It's just easier to use because it is a one-stop shop. It's like a hub for all links, everything that I share. So that's kind of a little tutorial on that. And now we will get started with the Homebody gift guide. Again, I have tons of other gift guides I'm going to be sharing with you guys, but I will put it up on the screen here and we will kind of run through and talk about everything. Homebody gifts are some of my favorite because I think that whenever someone has bought me a gift that I can use myself within my home, it tends to be my most used gift. So I've got here some really silky pajamas that I shared the other day in an Amazon haul, a really silky robe, of course, a Stanley cup. The Uggs are really popular this year. I have seen some people say that those are slippers. I think they're actually called slippers, but I have seen some people wearing them out of the house. So I think it really just depends. We've got an oil diffuser, we've got a Kindle, candles, just things that are gonna be really, really comforting and nice for the homebody. Now, of course, anything that you see here, you can get for anyone. It doesn't have to be within that certain category, but truthfully, Homebody gifts are my favorite. And I have to say, anytime I have just like a really plush robe, it's like always my favorite gift. Now, I did want to include a luxury gift for you guys, like a gift guide. I did get some requests to do a luxury gift guide. I know that this isn't like everybody's cup of tea, but this is just a couple things that are really hot items. I specifically looked and found all of these at Nordstrom because that is kind of where you're gonna find more options for the higher end. Now, these things can get very expensive. You've got the Dyson Airwrap, some Chanel perfume, Golden Goose, even some cute sunnies. These are all good, but very, very specific to the person. So I did just want to include this because I did get some questions about it. And you know, I wanted to make sure you guys had all of the access. But for me, I find that like Nordstrom really is the best place because they also have a really great return policy. They have like, you know, just a very high reputation for everything. They know that it's real, it's authentic, it's coming from Nordstrom. So that's why I wanted to include that. Their shipping's a good, like, quick time. So that's why we have the luxury gifts. Now, this teacher gift guide was very, very specific. I actually asked teachers on Instagram and I got tons and tons of things that you guys said would be very helpful. And I got things that you guys said you would wish, like if someone was to get you these, they would just pass on that. So the top 2 must-have gifts that you guys said were gift cards. Specifically, I think they were Amazon gift cards, Starbucks gift cards, and then like Visa gift cards in that order. Everyone pretty much said like Amazon is the best. And then the other one was, you guys said like classroom supplies is actually really, really nice. The top 2 that I got over and over again, people were like, you can really skip on this, is mugs and ornaments. A bunch of people said that they have so many mugs, they like can't keep them all. And same for ornaments. One of you guys, I was talking with you in my DMs, said that you've been a teacher for 5 years and you've received so many ornaments that you actually have like a full tree at home with your regular ornaments, a tree in your classroom, and you cannot fit any more anywhere else in your life. So ornaments and mugs were the 2 that teachers said don't get, but if you're looking for a gift to get a teacher for your children, then definitely the Amazon gift cards were number 1. I wanted to include a cup here, and I did get some good feedback from you guys on Instagram. You did say cups are fine, just not mugs. I absolutely love that Simple Modern cup. I have it because the other day my toddler knocked it over and walked off and it did not spill, not one time. I included some like custom school supplies, so like the little notepad. You can get the cute aesthetic highlighters, a blanket, lotion. That was another one. Some people said like lotions are always really nice. And then some people were hit or miss about things that say teacher. But again, when I shared this gift guide on my Instagram, a bunch of teachers were like, okay, wait, I'm actually gonna buy that sweatshirt for myself. So it's adorable. It's from Etsy. It's custom. You do need to know the teacher's size info or like how they prefer to wear things if they like want it to be an oversized fit. But this, I did a lot of research to get this one gift guide and you guys are very happy with it. So I did want to make sure I included that one too. Home gifts are always so nice, but again, they're very specific. And I mean, gifts for the most part are specific. So for home gifts, I find that these are my least given gifts because like a cake plate, that's just so specific. Like you would have to know that someone needs the cake plate. But I did still want to include one here. I believe it's called Mackenzie Childs. I'm not sure. I know that that's like a popular brand, that pattern. So I included like a serving platter from there. Wine glasses are really nice. That is a towel warmer that you see in the top right-hand corner. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that actually is something I'm thinking I'm putting on my Christmas list this year because a towel warmer is just heaven when it is very cold outside and you get out of the shower and it's a nice hot cozy shower and then it's like freezing cold. So I know some people aren't about towel warmers, but I really think that that's something I'm putting on my list this year. Toddler gifts are broad. The term toddler is pretty broad and they depend on, you know, your specific child and what your kid's into and if you have a girl or a boy. So I kind of tried to include things that would like work for both genders, but these are also things that either my toddler loves or we're planning on getting him. So first and foremost, the car. You guys, This is not the exact car we have. Ours is a little finicky. It's not like my most favorite, but Ezra loves that thing. Like, we have to be careful if we say, all right, we're gonna go get in the car, and we're like leaving the house, because if he goes out in that garage, he's headed straight for that car. He rides around in it. He absolutely loves it. So that is like, if I could honestly recommend one toddler gift to you, it would be that, because it's also super nice when you can load them up in it. You just need to go outside, get some fresh air for the day, and you can just basically have the remote control and you're controlling what your child is doing. There are different cars with different features, but that's just one of Ezra's favorites. However, he is getting a little bit bored with it as he gets older and older. And he, I think, is gonna really like a bike. So I put that on here because we are planning on getting him a bike. He has started to do with his little bikes, like the little smaller bikes that we have for him now. He's started to kind of do the pedal motion. So we're not entirely sure if he'll catch on to bike riding super quick, but I know that there are some really, really young kids who like bike riding. So that's why this is on here. That little puzzle at the top is actually what I'm getting my niece for Christmas this year. That is a little bit more on the younger side, but it is still a really cute gift. Books are always a great option. Ezra loves books. The ball pit, this one particular, we have it. You can pick the ball color. It comes with 200 balls and we love it. He does knock it over a lot, but when I tell you that that ball pit brings him so much joy, I mean it. And actually this weekend, one of my friends came over. Her son is 6 months old and he absolutely loved it. Like, they had to put him in the ball pit, but he thought it was like the coolest thing ever. So that one does have a little bit more of a variety for ages. You have the little mini indoor slide. If you follow me on Instagram, you know Ezra loves his slide. And then the convertible couch. So that image is a little bit skewed because that's a golden retriever on that sofa and it looks like tiny. This is just a modular sofa. It is a toddler sofa. It's very small, but you can make it a like sofa style, or you can pick it up, pull it apart, make it into a fort. You can use it as a ramp. So that's actually something we're also thinking about getting the boys this year, because Ezra is very into forts. So this was just kind of my take on the first toddler gift guide, but I will be sharing on my Like to Know It very soon gifts for teens, young adults, and even just kids too. The Beauty Guru. This was my very first gift guide, the easiest one to make. Just honestly, all my favorites. You guys have probably heard me talk about these. The liquid collagen, the curling iron is super good. You've got my favorite serum, some like lash brow serums as well. The Laneige lip mask, you can never go wrong with. It is such a good, affordable gift. It's going to last for so long. So that's also a great stocking stuffer. You can do the Day hair styling cream for that slick back look that's really popular now. Hair clips, and then the derma roller. So that's definitely a higher price item, but that thing is an actual game changer. I've been using it on my stretch marks to see if it actually can help even just like speed up the process a little bit quicker. And I find that like my stretch marks are really, they're healing a lot faster since I've used that one, because it also has red light to it. So really nice little just like beauty gift guides for the beauty girl in your life. Now we have the gift guide for her. So I do have a gift guide coming later this week. And then my men's gift guide will come after, but my women's gift guide is coming very soon. It's like 30 gifts that are super specific just for women and lots of price points. But if I was to like just shuffle it down to like my must-haves, this is it. So we've got the Simple Modern Cup, again, completely leak proof. Those seamless underwear, I know that that is a very specific gift, but y'all, they are the best underwear ever. They're basically all I wear anymore. You can never go wrong with a blanket. I did include Taylor Swift 1989. That's like Taylor's version, because she just came out with that, and I know that's a hot seller. You got a lot of Swifties on the internet right now. Belt bags are incredible gifts because they're like purses, but they're just, you can wear them all the time. They're still stylish, very on trend. Those bangles are absolutely gorgeous. They are all-weather bangles, so they don't turn or tarnish. You could wear them every day for 365 days a year in a bunch of different like environments. You can wear them in the ocean, in the pool, in the tub, and they're not gonna turn. The material of them is just very different, so those are nice. You've got the jewelry cleaner, a lotion, but the number one most like on trend would be those shoes. So those actually are not Uggs. They're like the Cushionaire brand on Amazon. I purchased those myself, and I actually went based off the review section, and it was kind of crazy. Some people said to get your true size. Some people said size up half. I went with my true size and they were too small. So I'm going to have to exchange them and go up half a size. But those are like definitely significantly cheaper than the Uggs, and they are like, you're just seeing them all over the place right now, and they look almost exactly the same. I have a pair of Cushioneer shoes from last year and they're still like the highest quality, like looking so similar shoes. So I love them, and I wanted to include them in my gift guide for her. So gift guides for the entertainer. This is for the hostess, the girl who loves to throw a good party. We have got a hand blender. We've got the Life and Lilac candles. Those are the best smelling candles of all time. They just are heavenly. They're non-toxic. They're made in the USA. My husband is really sensitive to scents. He's never had issues with those. We've got a charcuterie board. Wine openers are always a win, especially an electric one like this. If you know someone just loves wine and she serves a lot of it, even if he serves a lot of it, like wine openers are just really nice to have. And I actually find that I really do use my like fancy wine opener a lot more. You've got some fancy glasses. I did also include little serving tray because I think that that's something that when you need it, it is so convenient to have. So if you know someone who hosts, who entertains, something like that, that's a tiered tray, she's gonna be able to put all of our food out on. It's just a really nice thing to have. And then I did also include a speaker in this gift guide because at least for our family, and even anytime we have people over, we really like to have just background music going. And it's nice to have a speaker that is good quality, even if you are going to have it turned down really low, just so it is kind of a background noise. So that is why I included a speaker on this one. Men are the like #1 most difficult person to buy for, according to you guys. I think they're fairly easy, but I wanted to put together multiple gift ideas. But for today's sake, we've got this one list. So I have got a sous vide cooker. I have some Ugg booties. You guys do not discredit Uggs for men. They need their feet warm too. And those shoes looked so soft. That thing in the bottom left that looks like almost like a little speaker or something, my dad actually has that. It is, it can like check your tire pressure, and I believe it can even like blow up your tires. I was shocked. He was like, no, this thing is really nice. I think he used it for his lawnmower, and that's what he was just telling me about it in passing, and I was like, what is it? Send me a link to it. And that would have been a really nice gift to give him because it's very convenient and it's small and you can carry it in your car. That is something that women could use too. But my dad was the one who told me about it, so he just went on and on. So I wanted to include it here. Cups, of course. I got my brother a cup last year and he loved it. You can always go the clothing route, but specifically I find that Sam gets more wear out of the athletic shoes because I find that like men can get away with wearing athletic shoes definitely in a lot more settings than I think women can, but On Clouds are some of my favorite. They're definitely a higher price point, but they are so high quality. They last for so long. And then don't discredit like bags for men. You could do a gym bag. You could do a travel toiletry bag if you know he travels a lot. Don't discredit those gifts as well. And then the air tags are super nice because let's be honest, like my man, he would lose his like keys even if they were in his front pocket. I mean, my dad, same thing. Like he would lose his head if it was not secured to his body. So air tags are always super nice. You do just have to make sure that you do have an Apple, like the person has an Apple phone for the air tag to work with an Apple product, or you could get the tiles that work with, I believe, Apple or Android. White elephant gifts are kind of finicky for me. I cannot stand when you look up white elephant anything and it's like gag gifts. Maybe that's just me, but I think a gag gift is different than a white elephant gift. So for me, whenever I give a white elephant gift, I still like to put thought in it. I like for it to be something they can use. So we do have a variety of price points here, but we also have just the plain old gift card. Please don't discredit how good an Amazon gift card can be for someone. You have those little sauce packets that are super nice. They actually secure in your car. So if you are getting something for like your coworkers, these are really affordable. And at least for me, when I worked in an office full time, I needed to sit and eat in my car because I didn't want anybody around. I was like, I need to just be quiet. I need to just peace in my car. And so that would have been really nice. Like even my husband now, sometimes he's like, it has been a hectic day. I'm gonna go eat my lunch in my car because I need to be away from people, but I brought my lunch. So those are really nice to have. Stanley, if your budget allows for it. Some people do like a $50 white elephant gift idea, so like a Stanley's really nice for that. You can do the wine opener. Anytime I've done anything like wine or charcuterie, those are always really popular gifts. If you know someone has a Stanley cup, you can get that little tray at the top. It's for snacks, which I think is cute. The game, What Do You Meme, that went TikTok viral. The slides are pretty specific. Those cloud slides are heavenly. I have some, my mom has some, brother, dad, husband. They're so, so good, but they are a little bit more specific. And then the blanket. I have it right now. It is a reversible blanket and it is very, very soft. It's from Walmart and very affordable. So that's also a great one if you want to get a good gift that someone will use, but you also don't have the big budget that sometimes comes along with a white elephant gift. And then the last one is for the fitness gurus. So I included a variety of things here that are in different colors. Like you can get them in different colors. I'm gonna be honest with you. I personally don't care about the color of anything involving my fitness stuff apart from like my outfit, and even then I don't really care that much about that. My husband would use bright pink resistance bands if he just needed a resistance band. And then same for me, like I would use a blue or black like resistance band. It doesn't really matter, but that's why everything here you see is black, because you can just kind of go either way. Beats headphones I hear are great, specifically this kind for runners. I really like my Skull Candy headphones, but I do find that they kind of get loose now that I've started like running again. And when you run distance, it's just you're constantly moving your body. So I actually might get the Beats or put those on my list this year, because I just hear the way they hook around your ear is just really nice for running. We've got resistance bands, we've got the Stanley, socks. Hokas are hands down some of my favorite shoes. Even my husband, who was a runner in high school and college, whenever he felt my Hokas, he was like, these are some really nice shoes. So they are incredible. They do have a variety of like, you can get them for athleisure, you can get treadmill shoes, you can get whatever, but I got the like Clifton running 9s, I think, Clifton 9s, and they are just what I use when I work out, but specifically when I run, and I love them so much. Like they're actually, I prefer those for running over any other shoe because the sole is super, super thick, so they're really cushioned. I have two different kinds of gym bags here because when I would go to the gym after work, I didn't need to take all of the stuff. Like I didn't need a towel, the soap, all of those things. I just needed literally what I was gonna change into, and then I would work out after work, get in the car and go home. And for my husband, he's more of a morning or like lunch workout person, so he would need, you know, the towel, the clothes, the soap. He would need a little bit extra room. So definitely think of a gym bag for like specific for that person's kind of workout type. But again, do not discredit that. I find that like a good gym bag is such a good gift, and something that I find people aren't quick to buy themselves. They're usually just like, I'll just throw it in whatever bag I have. And then the weight, those are definitely a hefty price, but I find that when you calculate out, if you start your workout journey and you're like, all right, right now I can lift with 5s, but my goal is to one day be able to lift with 25s. In order to buy all of those weights to get to that, you're gonna pay a lot of money. This workout set, like this little weight set here, is actually like adjustable, I guess would be the word. So you can add on the weights and it will make those dumbbells heavier without actually having to have an extra set of dumbbells. So they are a little bit more expensive, but as far as like, you know, how much you'll spend, you may save money, but they're also great if you don't have the room for tons of weights. So that is why I included those as well. And that is it for, again, I keep saying it, my initial gift guides. Make sure you guys follow me on the LIKEtoKNOW.it app and Instagram, because that's usually where things go first. But I am going to be sharing so many more gift ideas with you guys throughout the holiday season. I hope that you enjoyed this one. Definitely, if you did, make sure to go below and click the subscribe button if you're new here. Love y'all so much, and I'll see you in my next video.